Hi YouTubers, welcome to my channel Tech World. Please like and subscribe this video. If you want me to keep making videos on this channel, I would deeply appreciate you subscribing or liking the video and leaving a comment down below. So let's get started. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Wyze Band, comparing it to the Apple Watch. Now the question for you guys is, do you choose something that is economical and practical, or do you choose something that's functional, and are you looking for design element? And that's the question that we're going to answer today. Please stay to the end of the video for my recommendation. But I was able to secure the Wyze Band, which is a smart home assistant and an activity tracker, hence a smartwatch. There's some great features to the new Wyze Band, and it's very inexpensive. And we're gonna compare the Wyze Band to the Apple Watch. And for purpose of this video, I'll go over some of the basic features. Don't want to get too in depth. You can check the specs out in the videos above for more specific information about the product. I've been using this Wyze watch or band. Really, I hate about the band, but starting with the design. The Apple Watch has more of a square design, a very glossy screen, leaves a lot of fingerprint. It's recommended you get a screen protector for the front, but the Apple Watch, what's so fantastic about it, you can change the band to any design. So you can pretty much customize the band to fit any of the Apple Watch face. Other features of the Apple Watch, which is out there in the market, has tons of technology features as well as health features. And I know a lot of you guys are already familiar with the Apple Watch, but I want to let you guys know all those features can be found on the Wyze Band. The Wyze Band is smaller in comparison. It's probably half the size of the Apple Watch, has an elongated face, and in terms of face features, has a really small LCD screen. And I wish this was bigger because sometimes reading information off the screen can be challenging. But other than that, for like a profile on your hand, it's pretty small. It doesn't take up a lot of space on your hand, and it doesn't make it visible to a lot of people. You can barely tell it's on your hand. It's very light, has a rubber texture on the band. On the outer side of the Wyze Band, you'll find infrared lights. That's the charging ports that actually charge directly off the band into your wall outlet. And then that's the infrared sensor that detects your heart beats per minute. The actual watch face, you can change a different design. There's no buttons on the watch, so it's kind of unusual to have a watch or a smart assistant, as they call it, with no buttons, which was kind of confusing because how do you start this thing? It could be quite challenging, but as you use it, you realize why they went that route. I guess the information on the Apple Watch, for the same screen, you can tell so much more information about your activity for the day. And the Apple Watch has a bright colored LED display, so it doesn't make it easier to read. It has competition that if you've had with other people, which is not yet available on the Wyze watch. And then it has like a historical record of your calories burned for the week, and that is not available on the Wyze Band yet. And you know, the Apple Watch has these medals that it would give you if you accomplish certain goals for the week, and you can check how your friends have done. So you can see there's a person here, Orlando, has completed 0 wins, and they have different goals that person achieved. So there's obviously more information on a bigger LCD screen, whereas the Wyze Band doesn't have the information. The other feature that it does have is the heart rate monitor, and this is pretty common now on all smart watches, where it'll give you the heart rate reading that you have. And this doesn't have the feature to give you an alarm or indicator if you're exceeding certain dangerous level of heart rate. However, it does have that information stored on the watch, and later on I'll tell you how useful it is on other devices. This does have the weather indicator, so it tells you the current weather. You tap on that, it tells you the now weather, the weather for the rest of the week, which is quite useful. And it doesn't give you more information. That's my biggest, I guess, disappointment with the Wyze Band, is the information is very basic, doesn't go into as much detail as you would get on the Apple Watch. So I guess for quick information, I would recommend the Wyze Band. But if you want in-depth review of the weather, like when the sun is gonna rise, when the sun is going down, when the rain is gonna start, when it's not gonna rain, you wouldn't find that information on the Wyze Band. So moving on, let's see what else is pretty interesting. It has an alarm. I really like the alarm on the Wyze Band. It vibrates, as well as they make a customized song to help you to get off the bed or to remind you of specific tasks. That's a notification. So far we've covered the activities screen. You will have alarm, which is pretty standard now. Has the temperature. There's a little bit of graphic here telling you it's rain and which city you're in. The screen does go into a screen saving mode quite often, so I guess that's the way of saving battery. And then it has the heart rate monitor, pretty standard on watches now. Let's go back to it. So on the heart rate monitor, pretty basic. Basically you just put it on, it will start sending the infrared through your skin and then detecting a beats per minute count. So pretty standard on most watch. Not thoroughly impressed because that's all it gives you. There's no other setting on it. It does have a Find My Phone feature, which is similar to the Apple Watch, which allows you to locate your phone. You can ping your phone to alert, let's say you forgot where it is. I guess the biggest feature of the watch is Alexa integration. So Alexa is built into the watch, and you can use Alexa obviously to control all your smart home device, and that is a function that's on the watch. I don't think it's available on it's not available on the iWatch. You have the Siri comparable, and Wyze provided the Alexa alert on your watch. In terms of setting, there's not much to it. You can adjust the brightness, you can have a do not disturb, you can have a slide to lock, and that's pretty much it. So as you can see, I guess the theme here is basic. It is a basic watch that gives you a lot of basic features for you to control while having a small profile on your hand. The one thing that really bugs me about this watch, other than being very small, is notification. This watch provides constant notification from all your smart device, specifically your Wyze camera sensors. And then if you have alerts from your phone for specific Google notification, or let's say notification about sports, or notification about the Washington Post or New York Times, it will constantly vibrate as those notification comes through. And I don't know, there isn't a firmware or there isn't an update on it to mute those notifications or to customize the notification. That is not built into the watch. So that might be something that I think Wyze might want to address, is having a feature to maybe press and hold and just modify the notification to certain the ability to get notification on the Wyze camera. So this will tell me motion detected in the bedroom. For example, if I'm out and let's say someone walks in my yard, I'll get that notification on the camera, and then I can go on my phone and see what the activity is. So I guess using the watch with the phone or the app makes it a little bit more practical for notification. This is the packaging it comes with it, very basic packaging. It has the features of it. It is waterproof, similar to the iWatch. The battery is something I'm very impressed with. This battery would last me an entire week without requiring a charge, and that's having all the features turned on as well as the notification. my Apple Watch will last me 2 days, at most 3 days, without a charge. So in that sense, the Wyze Band wins for battery. It wins for small and compact, but it lacks a lot in features and design. So that is my recommendation. The one other thing that I want to mention before I leave this video or end this video is the new Wyze scale. And this is a smart scale that detects body composition. The watch and the scale really works hand in hand. So it tracks your activity, it tracks your beats per minute or blood heart rate, and it feeds the information into the app. And let's say you are, you know, in a fitness regimen, or you're working on your body, having a smart scale is a tremendous asset because it gives you so much information. I'll open the app in a minute and show you guys what the information you get off the smart scale looks like. I love the design from Wyze. This is only $20, and this is the best $20 I've ever spent. Because it has a beautiful LCD screen right there. You guys can see the screen that pops up, gives you your measurements in weight, and it also gives you your body mass index. So there's tons of features, beautiful design, glossy, and I keep this in my room. In terms of the app, let me open it and show you guys. The app is fantastic because the app provides so much information about your body that usually I'm not typically looking at on a constant basis. Let's ignore the update. So this is what the home screen looks like for the Wyze scale, and as you go down, it looks at it gives you a graphical review of the trends in your weight. So you can look here on 521, my weight went down. On 615, my weight went back up, and the heart rate takes an average of your heart rate while you're using your watch and feeds the information back to the app. And actually the smart scale right here will actually take a heart rate of your heart right off the scale, which is just something fantastic. The information that the smart scale from Wyze will provide you is information like body fat, muscle mass, body water percentage, lean body mass, bone mass, protein, visceral fat, BMR, and metabolic age. So this information are obviously scientific, but information that will help guide you in your fitness goals. It does tells you your current BMI, body mass index. You know, I was curious to know what my body fat is, and I was shocked to know what the number is. And you know, knowing information about your body muscle mass is quite important, because you can know if you're gaining body muscle or it's just body water and body fat that you're putting on. And the price, and that's all I love about Wyze, is the price. They make some fantastic product at a low price. As you can see, I have tons of Wyze product. I have probably about 8 cameras, I have sensors, I have smart plugs from Wyze, I have smart lights from Wyze. So I'm a big investor with Wyze, and I love all the products. The only thing I wish would be better is the watch. The watch does have an app which you can customize the features. Rather than looking at the small screen, you can go into the app and make changes to the app, which will directly make changes to the features. I went through all of them already. There's not much to it. Like I said, I'm just disappointed in how many limitations there are on the features of the watch. But for the price that it is, can't complain. It is definitely worth it 100%. Appointments, stocks, you have stock investment, you want to check your stocks. I mean, the Apple Watch is just a game-changing product. It has so much information. The Wyze Band does not give you information about maps, or it does not give you information about your calendar or mail, and that's where I said it's lacking. If you're a podcast user, the Wyze Band will not give you information about podcasts. You can't stream podcasts off the Wyze Band. So it is different product. So in that sense, you know, they say different strokes for different folks. The Wyze Band would be for a specific purpose, specific client, and the Apple Watch would be for more of those heavy smart users. Hence, prices is drastically different, and productivity drastically different. So if you can decide which part of the spectrum you fall. If you're looking for budget, I would recommend it. If you're looking for style and elegance and productivity, then there's no competitor right now that I am aware of other than the Apple iWatch. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope this information was helpful to get a first-hand look of the Wyze Band and integration with all the different Wyze product. Please like and subscribe to my channel. We definitely need to hear your comments about the video, and if you have any suggestions of other products you would like me to review. Thank you, be safe, and we'll see you next time.